Hi, my little garden pup. Huh? Oh, thank you. Good boy. This is Sunny. Anyways, we're in my tent today. And I have it wrapped here with some tarp so it could get the right amount of light for these, specifically these little leaves I'm propagating. With leaves that are propagating, you don't want them to get direct sunlight because the leaves will actually burn and they won't get the chance to reproduce babies like this. So many babies, so many different varieties. Put this back in there. And this has been my longest propagating tray so far. I've had this one for about a month now, and all the babies are coming in so nicely. I have some on plates here. Succulents will really grow on anything. I have some just different plates with different elements. I like experimenting to see how some of the leaves grow here and there. Like for example, this one has cocoa coir with some decomposed granite on top. This one has succulent soil with some perlite in it, and some what are these called? I forgot what are these called. I can't even think. I'm having a brain fart. Pumice stone. There you go. Here's some pumice stone here. And I have some growing on cocoa coir. This holds moisture pretty well, but good enough so it doesn't stay too wet when you water them. This one has cow manure with some decomposed granite on top. This one has succulent soil mixed with some of the cow manure and a bunch of different lava rocks, pumice stone, and different kind of stones on top. These ones I just put here the other day. This one has just cow manure, different ones, some organic compost, and yeah, I just like seeing which ones grow best or which ones take the least amount of time or the most amount of time. They all grow pretty well. But yeah, that's what I have going on here. And I often see questions online where people ask when it's a good time to remove these leaves from the babies. And in my opinion, I think it's important to leave those leaves attached to the babies because the babies get their nutrients from the leaf that they're attached to, and it provides a lot of moisture from the leaf. The leaf has a lot of moisture inside, and eventually the babies will grow their own root system, as you can see here, and eventually this leaf will fall off and just shrivel up on its own, like this one here. It's ready to fall off. You could just take that off, and as you could see here, there's some good roots there, and I just leave them, and I'll continue to water. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little crazy. I'm just getting over a cold. But yes, I like to water my babies every 2 to 3 days when the soil gets dry. And yeah, the babies will just continue to multiply and thrive on their own once the leaves fall off. But I wouldn't recommend, like I said, to physically pull them and detach them, because these leaves are very, very important for their nutrients to keep growing. And sometimes you'll actually get leaves that will grow roots like this. The roots are actually so pretty and pink. Some roots are white, some roots are pink, some are purple. You'll actually get, like I said, some will grow roots before a flower. Some will flower before they root. Either way is fine. Some will grow faster than others depending on the type of succulents that you're growing, like these here. These here probably have taken the longest out of all the ones I've had. This is probably already 2 months of growth and they're still tiny, but they're doing really well. They're sitting on top of some organic compost, and I like to water them every few days. Perfect timing. There's an airplane going over my house. And once they get big enough and the babies start growing on their own, like this, once they get big enough, like these, I've transferred over here. These are my Purple Delights, and they all started off as babies like these, and they're just so pretty and chubby and gorgeous. Look at that. And once they get big enough as well, like if you can see the small shoot in the middle, I'll be able to cut the head off, replant the head, save the shoot, and take some of the leaves and just restart this entire process again and just continue propagating. One of the other easier ones to grow are probably the ghost plants, which are these. I placed these here probably about a week ago, so no babies yet, but they are prolific growers. They grow really well. Another one that grows really well, that's my favorite, are these Graptivaria Say knives. So you can see here, this one does not have roots yet, but it has flowered already, and the color is just so gorgeous. Green, some purple in there. And yeah, so in my opinion, leave the leaves on, continue spritzing every few days. I just use a water can like this or your standard spray bottle. That's all you pretty much need. And yeah, continue to mist these babies every few days. And I think as far as the soil goes, I like using different rocks, like pumice stone here. I have some red lava rocks that I like adding to the soil, some decomposed granite, some of those, and I just like to add them to soil like this. And the soil is pretty gritty. That's how you're gonna want it. So this has some cow manure in it. It has some standard succulent soil, but you want, the more gritty the better. It has organic compost. Oh, and as well as this, some coco coir. I add all that to the mix, and for me, that's some of the soil that works best for all of these, especially when you're gonna pot your succulents. Here's some of my collection here. And I like using some of the decomposed granite for top dressing. Look how gorgeous these look. Of course, I have a pup who likes to pull my plants out every now and then. These poor babies have been pulled out so many times. These are the ones he loves. I have no idea why. Maybe because they're fuzzy and he likes the way they feel. Right, Sonny? Are those your favorite? Oh, Sonny. Yep, so when you're potting up your succulents, you want a nice gritty soil, because if not, then they're gonna sit, the roots will end up sitting in very wet soil when the water doesn't drain correctly, and that will cause your succulents to dry or die and get mushy, and that's not what you want. So garden pup likes taking all of my stuff. But yes, so you want a nice, gritty, succulent soil for your succulents. And enough water and enough shade. And yeah, so if you've watched this far, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.